friends at home. In this video, I will be doing today's math review lesson with you. I am sitting here in the classroom with your face-to-face friends. They are getting their books opened up and ready as well. We are opening up to page 283, 283. And at the top it says Chapter 7 Review, and there's a line for your name. Here in the classroom, we're tearing this page out because we'll take it home and we'll study for our test tomorrow. If you are already at home and you want to tear this page out, absolutely you may, but you don't have to because you've already got it at home. Make sure, boys and girls, that you put your name on this paper. Even though I know you are responsible first graders who are going to put this in your folders as soon as we're done. Stranger things have happened. And if I do happen to find one lying on the floor, I'll know whose folder it needs to go into. So make sure your name is on your paper. As we go through this review, it's called a review because we're going back and looking at each of the different types of problems that we've learned about so far. Some of these were really, really easy. Some of them were a little more tricky, but we are going to go over all the concepts so that tomorrow when you take your test, you know everything that's going to be on that test. When you get home tonight, I encourage you to go back over this review. Practice doing the problems again. Say, hey, Mom, hey, Dad, could you make up a few problems that are kind of like this and then check them for me to make sure that I'm ready for my test? The more you practice these things, the better you'll do on that test, okay? So number 1 on the review says, which number does the model show? Victoria, I need you sitting down right now going over our review, okay? If you leave right now to go to the restroom, you're going to miss half the review and then you won't be prepared for your test tomorrow. So looking at the model, Victoria, what number do you see there? I have one giant block. Do you remember how much that giant block is worth? 100. And then do I have any 10 bars? I do? Where's the 10 bars? Are they hiding? I don't see them. Do you guys see 10 bars? No, so I have 100, okay? And then I don't have any 10s. How many 1s do I have? 4. So I have 100 plus 0 10s plus 4 1s. So 104. So which one of these shows 104? Victoria? C. You got it. We've got 100, 0 10s, and 4 1s. Fantastic. All right, let's take a look at number 2 now. They want us to count on. Remember, counting on means we don't start at 1. We start at a bigger number and we keep counting on in order. They call that count on. So it says, what are the missing numbers? If our first number is 100, what would our next number be, Johnny? 101. And then it would be what they have here, 102. And then what, Johnny? 103. Slow down. 104. 105. 106. And then what? 108. And then 109. So, Johnny, which one of these shows the missing numbers? 101, 103, 104, 107, and 109. C. Good job. All right, Isaac, let's take a look at number 3. It says, which shows the number 61 in expanded form? Remember, expanded form is when we break it apart and turn it into an addition sentence to show the number. So I know that 61 is a 60 and a 1. So which one of these shows the expanded form for 61? 60 plus 1, which is letter C. So far, they're all C. A sailor went to sea, to see what he could see. But all that he could see was the bottom of the deep blue sea. None of you even laugh. You just look at me like you just accept my crazy. Serafina, what are 2 ways, to decompose the number 92? So remember, decompose means break apart. And we're going to show 2 different ways. So we're going to find 2 answers. So, yeah. 9 10s and 2 1s. So there's C. And what's the other way? 90 10s would be 900. Oh. Remember, look up here, friends. Remember when we talked about 92 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tens and 2 ones. But I can break apart some of my tens and make them into ones, right? So what if I take 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and make 42 ones? Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tens and 42 ones. So does one of these show 5 tens and 42 ones? Yeah, A. And Mrs. Hatkoff and I talked, and we're not big fans of this decomposing because we teach you that when you get more than 9 ones, you have to make a 10. And now they want you to go back and turn your tens back into ones. And we just think that that's working backwards. So we took the problems that had these, we took those right off the test. So you won't have to do one of those on the test, okay? All right, now we're going to compare 84 and 93. So remember, Lillian, when we're comparing numbers, we always look at our tens place first and find the bigger 10. So which one is bigger? 93. So we're going to draw our little alligator mouth, but we're going to make sure that the mouth is open towards the bigger number because Allie always eats the bigger number. Yum, 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 yum. Number 6, compare the numbers. 45 and 45. Which one's bigger? Let's look at the tens. Oh, they're the same. We better look at the ones. Oh, no, Emma, they're the same too. So what symbol should I put on this line? Equal. 45 equals 45. 45 is the same as 45. Go ahead and flip your paper over or turn the page, depending on if you tore it out or it's still in your book. And it says, what numbers complete this pattern? So I'm looking at my pattern. I have 34, 44, 54. So my ones are staying the same, right? My ones are not growing. It's my tens that are growing. So I have 3 tens and 4 ones, 4 tens and 4 ones, 5 tens and 4 ones. What would the next number be, Blake? 64. And then what else? 74. And then 84. Good job. And then they have 9, 4, and 10, 4. So which one of these shows 6, 4, 7, 4, 8, 4? Which one shows 6, 4, 7, 4, 84? Blake? His eyes are burning. Which one of these shows 64, 74, 84? Which one of these?
C. I was going to say that.
Blake?
My eyes are...
Okay, his eyes are burning, he thinks. All right, number 8 says, what are 2 ways to show 36? Looking for 2 ways to show 36. Looking for 2 ways to show 36. Looking for 2 ways to show 36. Toriel. A would be one way. That's the expanded form, 30 plus 6. And what's another way? It says 2 ways. But I think they accidentally put a 0 instead of an O. What is it? D, 3 tenths and 6 ones. Good job. You are a rock star. All right, Mateo. Number 9 is all you. Kylie uses 120 chart to complete her pattern. What numbers are missing? She's got 11, 5, 10, 5, 9, 5. What would come next? Cuckoo. Pay attention, please. Drew, help him out.
8, 5, 7, 5, 6, 5.
85, 75, 65. And I love that you said it that way because that's, like, in my mind, the way I think about it. I've got 11, 5, 10, 5, 9, 5, 8, 5, 7, 5, 6, 5. Okay, find the pattern. That's all we're doing is finding the pattern. Brooklyn, next time, please don't leave in the middle of a lesson, okay? When it's time for math, you come back and we do math, okay? All right, and then you can finish your work out in the hallway when you're done with math, okay? So right now we're working on our review. We're on page 284. Okay, so 85, 75, 65 is letter B. Number 10, Aunt Delia is 36 years old. And Faith is 10 years older. Faith, how old are you? 4. Now hold on, you're 10 years older than Aunt Delia. You're Aunt Faith right now. She's like, I'm 7. What do you mean? So if you're 10 years older than 36, how old are you? Add a 10. If 36 is 1, 2, 3 10s and 6 1s, then add a 10 would be Faith, if you've got 3 10s, you've got 30. If you add a 10, now you have 4 10s, which makes 40. So if you're 10 years older than 36, you are 46. I confused her when I asked her how old she was. All right, let's have Jacob do number 11. Jake, what is the value of the I'm sorry, if I could read today, that would help. What is the value of the digit in the tens place? So here's our number. Here's our tens place. What is the value of that digit? It's just 8? What is it? 80. Good job. When it's in the tens place, it's 8 tens, which is 80. And Dominic, let's do the last one together. Which shows the correct order of the numbers 35, 36, and 33. Which one's from smallest to biggest? What's the correct order? C. Good job. This review had so many C's for the answers. All right, friends, we are finished with our review. Please make sure you go over this tonight. Practice these problems. Get really good at it so you do awesome on the test tomorrow. Bye, friends at home.